Okay, Manuel asked in the forum, wouldn't it be cool if you edit and at some point you lose some of your audio, if automation blocks could bring this back? And automation blocks has this block to add project items into the active sequence, but you can only specify the track. So, and if it has audio, it goes to A2, for example, you put a 2 here, and if you have video, it goes to V2. So I wrote a little tool now for you which does the following. It looks at all clips in track V1, so it assumes you have your edit on V1, and then it places a copy of these clips from V1 in V2, exactly aligned, and if they have audio, it also inserts the audio in V2, in A2. So this brings you effectively the audio back. Let me show you how this is working. All you need to do is make sure your sequence is active, you have your clips on V1, and you run the tool. And you can see it inserted here the same clips now in V2, so you can toggle here the visibility to see that they align properly. Yeah, so in V1 and V2 you have the same content, and the audio of these clips has been restored. And here you can also see from the waveform preview that the audio aligns properly. So this is an easy way to get back your audio for all the clips. If you take a look at, let me just maximize this. This is the entire code of this implementation. What does it do? It sets a counter, which is increased here at the end. So this counts 1, 2, 3, 4 for the individual clips. And then here it loops over all clips in V1. And if they have audio, yeah, then they add the same clip again to track 2. This will make it show up in V2 and in A2, yeah, in the active sequence, at a custom time. And at which time? Well, at exactly the start time of this clip in the sequence. This means insert the clip at the same time as the corresponding clip in V1, and then all you need to do is to mess also with the end time in the sequence and the in point to get the correct section of the clip. Yeah, and we do this for both end time. We set the end time twice, namely for A2 and for V2. And we set the in point twice, also for A2 and for V2. And this $1 here, which is replaced by the counter, this means in the first loop, it takes the first clip in A2 and in V2. In the second loop, it takes the second clip in A2 and V2, and so on. So this also means, note that this expects A2 and V2 to be empty. If there are other clips in between, this will be messed up. Yeah, so you need to make sure that A2 and V2 are empty, and then this tool should give you what you want. And you find this tool now in our community library under sequence, populate, duplicate clips from V1 to V2 and A2.